establishes order where there was chaos with the crowd. Jesus clearly shows here that only the Word of God is capable of establishing order where there is chaos. That's good. So he sits, he teaches, they stand, and all of a sudden what was chaotic is now in order as Jesus teaches the Word. And so verse 2 says, he taught them many things by parables and said unto them in his doctrine. So let's take some notes with me tonight. A parable is a comparison, illustration, or a story. And you don't have to copy me verbatim, just, cliff notes if you would. A comparison, an illustration, or a story that conveys a spiritual truth using common everyday images. I'll give it to you again. A parable is a comparison, an illustration, or story that conveys a spiritual truth using common everyday images. All right? Now, Jesus speaks to two different audiences as he explains this parable. I see it, some of you still. Now, this is what Jesus is saying here. There are two audiences that are a part of his teaching parables. There is, and so one audience, the parable, write this, to reveal. One audience, parable is to reveal. But to the other audience, the parable is meant to conceal. Okay, one audience, the parable reveals. The other, the parable conceals. So to the audience that the parable reveals some truth about the kingdom, that audience is the humble audience and the teachable audience. All right? That audience where the parable reveals, that's the humble audience and the teachable audience. And to the other that conceals, that's the proud audience and the indifferent audience. Okay, you got that?